Being nice isn't just reserved for nice guys. No, in this episode, we're gonna read about nice girls. Our first one is from Grob1211.
Hey, thanks for everything last night, and I'm really happy you said we could be friends still. It's something I'd really like, to continue to be friends. Like those dates we had, I thought we had good chemistry. Do you want to have lunch tomorrow?
Hey nice girl, hope all is well. I can't have lunch tomorrow. I mentioned last night that I'm flying to the East Coast for 2 weeks to see family and friends. And yes, we can be friends like I said, but we just saw each other last night, so that's a pretty quick turnaround, no?
Oh right, sorry I forgot.
It's okay.
Be safe. Like, have a safe flight, I mean. Text me when you land safely. Flying can be stressful. Sorry, pocket dialed you. What airline are you flying? I'll be able to track the flight to make sure you're okay. I hope you landed safely.
I landed. It took me a while to get to my rental car. Look, I know you come from a good place with your messages, but you really don't have to constantly message me as if we're in a relationship. I need a little bit of space, you know what I mean?
I'm just being a nice, caring friend.
I appreciate the thoughtfulness, but just the rate of messages you send so frequently is honestly overwhelming me. I really don't want to be mean saying this. I hope you understand.
You're like every guy ever on Bumble, gaslighting me to make me feel like I'm crazy. You take advantage of me. I suck your dick on the second date and we fucked, and then 1 month later you throw me away like a piece of trash because you've got your fix, without giving me a chance for a real relationship. Typical.
What? We went on like 8 dates and really tried to give everything between us a fair chance to see if it would lead anywhere. I never want to take advantage of anybody. I don't know why you're saying this stuff now.
You're full of shit. You're probably already swiping right on Nicegirls. I feel bad for them. What's so funny is that you're going to regret breaking up with me. You know how many guys are lining up for me? I can't wait to fuck a real man for once. A man that's a real gentleman. Who's that flat-chested bitch in your Instagram story? Is she your girlfriend? Have you been cheating on her? I wonder what she'll think if I told her I sucked her boyfriend's dick. Pig. No girl is ever gonna make you feel as good as I made you feel. You're gonna come crawling back to me, moron. I have fun with East Coast trash. I honestly dodged a bullet with you. Misogynist that only cares about sex is what you are. Fuck you, gaslighting freak.
This is harassment at this point. Stop messaging me. Stop lurking on my social media accounts and following my friends. I'm not gaslighting you. I'm not taking advantage of you. I wasn't cheating on you. You are the only person I went on dates with in a while, and honestly, my experiences with you have made me take a break from dating altogether. I hope you find some peace in life and find some help. I like how she's sitting there calling him the gaslighter when all she's doing is sitting there trying to light the gas up, trying to make it explode, and when it doesn't fail, it just pisses her off even more. I definitely can see why he wants to avoid her. This next one is by Lakendra Brimmer.
Please wear cologne that matches your face, making me turn around for foolishness.
How do you even pick a cologne that matches your face? Is that even possible? Do you pick perfume that matches yours? This next one is from Taco Man Rocks.
Let's face it, dudes be all,
girls don't like nice guys.
But y'all don't like the nice girls. You guys chase the mean ones and stay in relationships with them.
If you're trying to be a genuinely nice girl and you're posting things like this, you've already failed the qualification. This next one is by QWERTY Warrior 77.
This is why no one fucks with people in their 20s. Your ego goes from 1 to 10 in 5 minutes. You're convinced you're ahead of every curve, but you think you know everything. You know jack shit because you can't take or receive any kind of criticism, so you gaslight the fuck out of people. You and all of your friends will soon learn how unimportant you are and that no one's jealous of you or thinks you're cool. Everyone who survived their 20s realizes what an asshole they were. We all feel sad for you. Go fuck some crazy, immature, wildly lacking self-confidence hoe bag if you want. You're not ready for a real fucking woman.
Did you ever think for a minute that if your actions are any form of representation of what you just texted here, why they don't want to deal with you anymore? Most people want to avoid crazy, but all I'm getting from you is you're screaming crazy. This next one is from PM me some Steam code.
The existence of men makes me sick, and I'm not even kidding. The reality that 50% of the population is male is making me literally depressed. Please tell me they're becoming extinct. They're becoming extinct. It seems like every time I've ever gone near them, they eventually reveal their backwards beliefs to me. This is really the only thing I have a hard time getting around with men. I don't want to be around a guy with backwards fucking beliefs. It's also to the point where if a guy doesn't have those kinds of beliefs, I think he's screwing with me or got a mask on. I also don't hate all men. I just don't trust that they'll have worthwhile beliefs, and I cannot live around that. I do not understand how women sacrifice beliefs for any old moid just to have one around. That is deeply disturbing to me. My sister's husband is a cop with 15 guns and assault rifles, and I'm just waiting for the day he kills her and my niece in cold blood. God knows my sister is stressful as fuck and demanding to live around. I often think about this because every time I see him, he has this dark, brooding look on his face. Like he's sick of everything, like he could snap at any moment. Also, he dragged my sister away from civilization into bumfuck nowhere.
Every single person that commented on this, besides the one that might have been trolling saying they're becoming extinct, needs to just avoid men because it's them with the backwards thinking. And then the one at the end, honestly waiting for her brother-in-law to kill her sister and niece? Who the fuck does that? You need some serious psychological help, lady. This next one is by Anims Marcello.
Hello!
Hi, who's this?
Name's Becky. I was at Red's sleepover last night.
Oh, hi, Beggy. What's up?
Good. Even though I don't know you properly, I think you're really hot. I was wondering if you want to go out eat something, maybe McDonald's?
Oh, well, I'm really not interested in a date right now. I've just got out of a relationship after all, but thanks for the compliment. So, guess I'll pass.
Huh? It's not a date. I just want to get to know you better. Don't assume things like that.
I mean, you called me hot, so it's natural that I would think that.
Nah, you're just self-entitled.
Okay.
It's funny how people can't even try to have a friendship these days. Can't even try to get to know each other without them thinking you have second thoughts. Shaking my head. So next time, don't do that.
What?
Don't play dumb on me.
Okay.
It's funny how we can't even try to be nice. Y'all only look forward to easy sluts anyway. Sluts. You know what? Fuck you. Stop being a little bitch.
What the fuck? Okay, so I go to the sleepover of one of my friends. You happen to be there because you're his friend too, but I don't know you. You say I'm hot and want to take me out. That's just friendship? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it is, you bitch ass. You're probably just a lonely fuck. Stop messaging me, bitch.
The only bitch from this interaction is the so-called nice girl because she got mad she was denied. She couldn't respect the guy's wishes, so she lost her shit. Typical of anybody that claims to be a nice person. And our final one is by Terrible Cancel 9362.
Am I the asshole for wanting my bestie's partner to explain why I'm making him uncomfortable to my face? I want to preface by saying that my sense of humor is quite boyish, I guess. I have an older brother. I used to take Taekwondo lessons, so I have a lot of male friends, and their sense of humor just kind of rubbed off on me. I do like a good dirty joke and sexual innuendos here and there. It's important for explaining my side of the story. My bestie found herself a boyfriend. She introduced us to each other. He's a nice guy and we hit it off immediately. I want to have a good relationship with my bestie's partners, and I make sure to do so by joking around with them in a way I know best. Memes. I have noticed that my bestie's boy isn't reciprocating, but I haven't thought much about it until it was brought up by my bestie. She sat me down and asked me to tone it down with sexual jokes and memes, as it's making her and her boyfriend uncomfortable. You see, I know men. I'm hanging out around them my whole life, and I know they appreciate a good dirty joke as much as I do. I also know my bestie. This is her first boyfriend for a long time. She has some insecurities, so it was kind of obvious for me that my jokes and memes were making her uncomfortable. So I told her that I prefer to hear from her boyfriend if I really make him so uncomfortable by sending him a meme about hand jobs from time to time, and he's more than welcome to meet me and tell me this to my face. She told me that I'm unreasonable because he's not my friend, and he's not required to say anything to my face if he's uncomfortable with doing so, and I'm an asshole for even suggesting it and not accepting their boundaries. As I've said before, I don't think those are their boundaries. That's why I suggested to have a talk with her boyfriend. But I'm wondering if I really might be an asshole for asking for an explanation from him? Is it really so uncalled for and unheard of? Edit. Because it caused confusion, her boyfriend enjoyed my jokes when we were introduced to each other. The reason why I suggested an explanation is because he suddenly went radio silent when communicating online, which makes me believe that it's not him who is uncomfortable, but my friend.
First of all, you should respect the fact that your friend is in a relationship and maybe respect what they're asking of you. Instead, you're trying to, implant yourself onto her boyfriend, it seems. Do you have a thing for him? Because the way you're acting and then you go and make this long-ass post tells me you're crushing on him hard. Respect their wishes. It's that simple. Alright, that's enough niceness for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Nice Girls. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.